I'm in the mood to do a podcast for sure. That's something that I'm really kind of just wanting to do. Not done podcasting a little bit. In my last podcast done art, I'm in the watch time. It was like picked up like 30 minutes watch time, so that was alright. But anyways, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna be talking about this shit. And this one, I'm gonna try to extend my phone 16% right now, so I'm just gonna continue just to talk, you know. And hopefully I could actually get some better equipment in a couple months out, you know. Just life in general, or just sometimes just gets really just out there, you know. Just sometimes just unbelievable, you know. Like as of right now, I don't exactly know who actually watches this shit in my real life. I just been posting some of my shit, like my YouTube stuff on my Snapchat. And my Snapchat's like full of like people that I know in real life. I believe there was only one person that I have on my Snapchat I didn't know in real life. So feel free to comment, anyways, if you're actually watching this shit. But yeah, I've been really wanting to do the podcast tonight. Yeah, just life in general. I'm sorry that I've not been posting too much lately. I just don't know what it is. Actually, to tell you the truth, I could blame it on me being busy, but I could easily just continue doing this. I know I used to post way more in 2016. I used to post like an edited vlog, two normal vlogs that I do now a lot nowadays. And I never really done podcasts. I used to, but it was never this good. Like I was never like where I could actually just flat out just talk my ass off like I do nowadays, you know. But yeah, my last video, a person actually took a shit at a jewelry store. Like, yeah, I've talked about it a little bit on that video. It was like a 2 minute video, and yeah, just life in general, guys. Sometimes it just gets really confusing. It's really rough. You don't know what's true, what's fake. Just it's just all of that nonsense. I'm actually just continue dealing with this same old nonsense for like about 2 years now. Just the same old shit. Just the same old shit. And it is starting to really piss me off. Like I just I'm just so done with it. Of just dealing with just the whole like drama nonsense that I'm not trying to get myself into, but you know somehow I'm always get pulled into it, and it just pisses me off because I know I should just be grinding on YouTube, just doing what I love to do, and just posting mixtapes, and I actually just continue doing this, but instead of that, I'm over here trying to fix something in the past, which I just should just leave. Just leave that shit way in the past, you know? Just leave it way in the past. Like, I don't need to deal with it. You know? Just so much crazy shit that just happened just this year alone. There's so much shit. It's just insane. It is absolutely insane to me how everything is like how it all started and how it's still continuing to this day. I just don't know. I want to get more into it, but I don't really want. I'm just in a tough position right now in my life where I'm at the crossroads. I'm trying to graduate high school, trying to grow up, trying to get a job, trying to be pretty much the man that I want to be, but it's so difficult because I'm just continuing hitting roadblocks after roadblocks after roadblocks and after roadblocks. You know, just continue getting run into these, and I just need to continue grinding. I just need to continue thinking positive and realize I only have one life to live. Like the other day, I was talking to this one person and like he gave me some advice. He pretty much just said if you need to be good friends with her to actually become like her love or some shit like that. He said something like that. But one thing about like YouTube, I'm getting to the point where I'm a lot more like talkative to people that I just don't even really know, and that's what I feel like YouTube's really helping me with. Like even with my like accent and shit, I'm just realizing that everybody sometimes people just speak differently, and that's not even a big thing. It's not even a big deal, you know. Well, I just have so many plans. I just don't have the money to actually do it. I have so many video things that I want to do. I just don't got the money to actually do it. And it kind of pisses me off because, like, there's just so much shit that I just want to do. I just don't have the money to do it. And I'm over here making $4 a month on YouTube. And most of it is from one video. Like, I will tell you what percentage that one video has. Just this year alone. Let me go to it. I don't know if I talked about this in my last podcast, but you know, are you freaking kidding me? Back, there it goes. Well, did I tell you guys I cracked my screen? Yeah, I still gotta make that video. I gotta find my camera to actually do it to show you guys my cracked screen. But anyways, it's actually loading up. Go into my video. Come on, phone, load. There it goes. Yeah, 64% of my money that I made this year belongs to one video only. And I only made $20.71 this year alone. See, this is another reason why I wanted to do more podcasts, because, like, either way, I know I got a little following, I still need to continue doing, like, normal videos to get more following, but I want to get to the point where I could just drop podcasts, and that would be my main source of income, in terms of, like, YouTube Red and ads and all of that. And I'm able to put out a lot more ads. That's partly why I want to do a podcast. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you guys lies. I'm partly doing this because of the money, and it is easy. All I'm doing right now is just sitting down and just talking to my phone. That's all I'm doing. Breaking news: System All Star. I don't care about that. I'm gonna put this on silent. Sorry about the guys if you actually heard that vibrate. I don't know if you guys did or not. Sorry about that if you guys did. Freaking ESPN talking about baseball, which I have no interest in. Absolutely none. Oh yeah, freaking is Paige VanZant actually fighting? I think she actually might be. Oh no. Freaking phone. Okay, go. Is it still going? Okay, good. Oh, I don't already know that shit. Freaking I'm just really hoping these podcasts actually does pretty good. Actually, no, I just don't know. I mean, Paige VanZant. I mean, for real though, she's like one of the UFC fighters that I'm actually really think is super attractive than those freaking Joanna Jacek. I know some people may think Joanna Jacek is not that attractive, but to me she is really, really freaking attractive. Like, I don't know. Like, most UFC fighters, like that's female, like when they walk to the octagon, they don't look the greatest at all. They don't. By far, they don't look the greatest. but with like little makeup on and like street clothes, they become like a totally different person. With the Milo, this dog's kind of freaking me out a little bit because they continue going and walking. Yeah, just in case you guys don't know, he's the German Shepherd. He's the big boy, 90-pounder, at least 90 pounds. He's a good sized dog. Freaking memes nowadays. I'm actually, yeah. It's all about how many ads he actually put out. And even though it is still a paid job according to people that's been doing YouTube for more longer than I did. Because when I first started out with my first couple channels, I just was doing it without getting paid. Because I didn't really know if you could actually get paid back then. Like, my first channel I started in like 11, I believe, 2011. And you could find it on my leave. If you guys are actually interested in that and watching my like older shit, I will leave I was sending you guys the links or some shit. Put in like comments or some shit. But I don't know where I would be without my channel. I don't know where I would be. Like, making videos and like shit like this actually is my escape. It's where I could just go and just be me without no worries about people like really. I guess it's just my escape. I know some people I know in real life watches these videos. I know that, but there's a lot of people that is watching my videos that I don't even know in real life. And reading some of you guys' comments I think it's funny as hell. I didn't make a video of this, but I'm gonna read you guys one. UFC sucks, WWE is better. On Professor Gage Exposed Part 2. So that's a video that's not even about sports. It's actually about a treat trainer. That I think is just complete bullshit, you know? I think I might be coming down with like a little cold or something. My nose is stuffy as hell right now. But anyways, if I do, I do. And money's not really too much of a issue. I'm not worried about it. I'm just more worried about like other shit in my life. Just so much. Look, you only have one life to live, and you should not worry about shit that you can't change. But sometimes you feel like, what if you could change it? Maybe you will change it. I just have just a lot of shit on my mind, and I don't really feel like I'm actually expressing what's on my mind on this podcast, which I probably won't. I'm just probably just gonna ramble my ass off, like how I normally do on these. But yeah, one thing that I actually do hate about YouTube is that how they don't actually have like your actual view count. Like my studio says 36,000. Then if we go to the YouTube, and if you go to my channel, RJ24, I'm 59 subs right now. That's insane. It's just 33,000. So it's like 3,000 off. And that's the thing that I do hate about it. Like, they should keep it more updated, you know? Like, that's 3,000 is actually a pretty big number. Just think about it. It's 3,000. That's like $36 off. You know? Oh yeah, NFL season is already here. Like, I don't really watch NFL too much. NFL does not really interest me. The only two sports that interest me is MMA and basketball, which that's the only two sports I actually talk about on this channel because they're the ones that I care the most about. Like, I don't care about MLB, baseball, football. I don't care about those things. All I care about is just seeing people get knocked out and seeing badass dunks and crossovers. You know? And those fake sports center, that page is actually pretty funny. I love that page on Facebook. You know, I'm actually really tired right now. Yeah, I feel like I'm doing all these podcasts when I'm tired. Like, I don't really want to go to sleep. But yeah, I'm always gonna upload to YouTube, no matter how much money I'm actually making off this. Like, most of my uploads, I don't make a penny off them. I'm fairly lucky if I made a few cents off a video that I posted. I'm fairly lucky, and I'm fairly grateful to have 59 subs and 36,000 views, and being able to make over 30 bucks. How much money did I actually have on YouTube right now? Like, I don't even care if you guys know how much money I made. $31.47. So I'm probably not gonna have a check this year, but maybe next year, you know? Oh my goodness, I dropped my phone. This podcast is gonna be horrible. It's gonna be horrendous. Within the 16 minutes mark, I dropped my phone. Come on, RJ. What the hell are you doing? I don't know, guys. I just don't know what the hell I'm doing these days. Freaking A, dude. There are some people that I'm as able to carry a conversation by themselves for over an hour. I think that is still difficult as hell because I'm over at 16 minutes and yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, I still gotta do that skit. I gotta do that skit. Maybe this Friday I'll drop it. The Floyd Mayweather skit that I got going on right now. That shit's funny as hell. I just need someone to actually film it. Shit. I might have someone out film it. If I do a dog serpent, I think his little brother could film it. And put on the channel, you know? For you guys' enjoyment. Like, for real, guys, I really appreciate for everyone that's been really fucking with the channel, like, really viewing my stuff. Because would be nothing. I would stop uploading big time if you guys was not coming through like you guys do and are. Like, with comments, I read most of the comments, and I love most of them. I either get a really big laugh, or, like, sometimes get these comments that are, like, really touching. Like, I just feel like a badass, you know? So these comments, you know? You know? Just a lot of stuff that's still... This is YouTube, man. YouTube just... It gets crazy sometimes. It gets super insane and gets where it's like... YouTube sometimes makes no sense. Like, it's always an up and down. Like, with the ads and shit, even before the ad boycott, that shit was always up and down. Like, the best way I could say to it is, most of my days I'm making about between 10 and 15 cents. That's my average days. But this one day I made $1. Like, I don't know what ads was being played on that day, but I made $1 off of 73 views. And I asked myself, what if I got 100 views on that? What if I got 1,000 views that day? Would I have like $10 that day by itself? Like, I could have, but you know how small my channel is? And the hardest part about YouTube is actually growing it. I mean, actually doing this thing is actually just time consuming, and that's just about it. Just time consuming. You know? That's pretty much all it is. You just gotta put in time. Like, I asked myself, like, what if I stop posting more, like, actual basketball footage? Like, do I even want to try to get back? Like, I need to get back in shape. That's something I need to do. I'm way out of shape. I just been just not doing that shit. I was getting back in shape. I was riding bikes and shit. Then all of a sudden I just got lazy again. I think the main like, The excuse that I use a lot is because my braces, but that should not be the excuse. You know? And what does a fuckboy really mean? What does a fuckboy mean? Like, dudes, if you're watching this, what does a fuckboy mean? What does it, like, really mean? Let's go and find this shit out, shall we? Open dictionary fuckboy. Let's see what the fuck does this mean. Fuckboy. A person who is a weak ass pussy that ain't about shit. Fuckboy. How to spot a fuckboy? White Nike, tube socks with his Adidas sandals. He wants to play 20 questions. Do not play, especially if those involved relies on his mom. But doesn't respect women. Looks like he just read one of the Jaden Smith tweets in all of his selfies. Can't find the clitoris? Fuckboys come in all shapes and sizes and results. Many vary, but when a fuckboy, he is a fuckboy, and you will know. Timothy Ofoy here asking for nudes. All you did was say hello. So he's a fuckboy. Connell who won't claim down with his axe spray, try and flex his lungs. Cause he's a fuckboy. Colin adding a 420 to his bio when he smoked weed one time, cause he's a fuckboy. Gregory mad cause you don't blow him after the first date. So he's a fuckboy. Really? A manipulating dick who does whatever it takes to benefit him. Regardless of who he screws over, they will screw over anyone and everyone as long as they get what they want. That fuckboy Seth made me sleep outside in the cold so you won't try to get some from Susan, who was blacked out, drunk as shit, barfing all night. Actually, that sounds like... See, that's why some people actually call me fuckboy, because of the last one that I read. Because, like, I'm not gonna lie, I do have a pretty fucked up past. Like everybody, like, done stuff. Like, being young, dumb, young teenagers, you know? And that sometimes just kind of just fucks up everything else. You know? Like, it really does, you know? And if you think about it, like, yeah, it's an experience, but there's probably, like, no second chances or none of that shit. None of that shit probably never gonna come true, or none of it. Actually, it's just kind of just like a fucked up situation that you can't, like, really get yourself out of. And that actually gone into 2017. I thought I loved all of that back in 2016, but this shit actually carried over to 2017. Like, come on. Like, it's like I can't leave the past in the past, because the past comes up tomorrow. Like, it just does. Like, maybe this is why I'm actually doing this podcast. I just need to just let some of this shit out, you know? Let my homies on YouTube know what's going on, what's popping with the boy RJ over here. I am doing a podcast as well. Not a podcast, a mixtape. So I expect the mixtape to come here shortly. What if I get around to it? You know? Come on, phone. Work for once. What's actually popping on ESPN? Actually, I don't know what's popping on ESPN. Other than Floyd Mayweather bringing out the Miley Cyrus. Family Guy still on? I could really be watching Family Guy right now, but I'm choosing to do this podcast. No, well, at least I'm doing what I love to do, actually, just talking on, sitting on my fat ass. Let's actually go to the NBA. What's poppin' in Utah? The Boston Celtics will formally introduce both Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward at a press conference Friday. Nigel Williams goes to spend season overseas. Summer forecast West standings for 2017-2018. Let's see what they actually got going. Golden State, 4th place. Houston, 2nd place. San Antonio, 3rd. Oklahoma in 4th. Minnesota Timberwolves in 5th. Nuggets in 6th. Clippers in 7th. Jazz in 8th. The Jazz lost Gordon Hayward, but our panel doesn't see them losing out on a playoff spot this season. Thanks to Rudy Gobert, Utah was already one of the league's strongest defensive 2016-2017. 102.7 defensive efficiency, 3rd in the NBA. In addition of point guard Ricky Rubio should help on that end of the floor. As well, new results. Yeah. I think Utah might be one of the teams that's going to surprise people. I feel like Utah is so underrated on that end. On both ends. Like, everybody saying Houston is going to do good. Which on paper they should do good, but you don't know how the chemistry is going to work with him and Chris Paul. Of course, Golden State, we already know what's going on with them. And those Minnesota Timberwolves, we don't know how the chemistry is going to be. And the Nuggets could go to the playoffs. The West is so stacked now. The West is so stacked. It's crazy how stacked the West is nowadays. It is absolutely insane. Like, it is to the point where I just want to watch the NBA right now, to see where everybody goes, to see what everybody does, to see what the teams stack out. I mean, it's really suck for the East, because East is like not worth watching, unless if it's Cleveland versus Celtics, Raptors, and Washington. But out of those teams, the East is not worth watching at all. I mean, Boston Celtics, they seem like they are a good, solid team, but there are so many holes in that team. Like, rebounding is a big hole that people could take advantage of. And one, Gordon Hayward is not LeBron James. And they don't got Dwayne Wade. Yeah, they got Gordon Hayward, but I will take prime D Wade over prime Gordon Hayward any day. And they don't got Chris Bosh. And yeah, Kyrie Irving, he's a lot better than Mario Chalmers and Norris Cole. But they're not better than LeBron's Heat. Shit, I would take a Heat with D Wade and Shaq over Boston right now. I still would take that team. At least you have young D Wade and Shaq that still could put up 20 and 10 any night. Shit, 30 and 10 if you really wanted to. Tell me that what I'm talking about. And the East is just really boring. And now, Cleveland without Kyrie Irving, that is gonna hurt Cleveland so bad. Hey, especially if he does go to Boston, because I don't know what's going on with that trade. I actually did not make a video about it. In hindsight, I should have made a video about it, but I did not. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with that trade. But, like it or not, Kyrie Irving is not staying in Cleveland. And with that being said, Golden State is going to have another walk in the championship if they go that far, which the chances of them actually going to the championship again, NBA championships, is going to be easy. It's going to be a cakewalk. I don't really see a team actually competing with them. Right now. Maybe Michael Jordan Bulls, they might compete with them. But again, it's a different era. But again, Golden State have no one to guard Michael Jordan. I mean, I like Klay Thompson as a player. He's a pretty good defense. I really like him as a player, but I don't think he could guard Michael Jordan. I don't think he could guard Carmelo Anthony when he was in Denver. Or prime Kobe. But again, not too many people could actually guard them. But now the real question is, can Kobe Lakers, 2010 Lakers, can they beat Golden State with Kevin Durant on the team? Now that's something that I would love to see. I would love to see that shit. And can Oklahoma with James Harden, can they beat this Golden State team? There's just a lot of stuff that we will never see. There's a lot of teams that I would love to play against Golden State, but that's not gonna happen because, well, not in real life, anyways. I mean, on 2K, that it probably happens. Yeah, it happens. But like I've been saying for the longest time, buying sports games is a waste of time because there's like one every single year, which I just think is just a waste of money. Like, why would you spend like $60 for the same game every single year, pretty much? Like, what? You get updated rosters, get the rookies, maybe a different future or some shit like that. It can be slightly different. Like, it's like saying, I got gauges or I got a tattoo. I'm a totally different person. Which that's not even true. That's the same thing. That is the same thing, you know? That's totally the same thing. And that's just what pisses me off. But hey, people actually buy it. And that's what drives me crazy is people actually buy this shit. Like, I understand if you like Chris Booth where you're making bank off these videos that he makes. He's making a lot of money off this shit. Like, even with the ad boycott. Like, the month of the ad boycott is the month that I got the fewest money out of. That's just 71 cents. And my other months made over $4. In the past 3 months, I made over $4, including this month. Well, it should be the first when I actually get around to uploading this. Because right now, as I'm recording this, right now it's 11 o'clock. So it is getting late. You know, really, really late. But yeah, I should actually. I got some videos that I could actually put out, but I don't know if I'm actually gonna put them out. Because I'm actually like, I am getting to be more and more picky on what I post. You know? Because I want people to actually watch my content. You know? It's what I really want people to do. And if it's a topic that I know people would tune in, they will tune in. Yeah. My last podcast has 5 views and 26 watch time, actually. And then it made nothing. But yeah, I really appreciate the stuff that, like, if you guys really fucking with this podcast, I would definitely do more of them. Because I'm a podcast, I love listening to podcasts. Podcasts are one of the things that I love listening to the most. Like late nights where I got nothing else to do. You know, really feel like playing a game, I should turn a podcast on, you know? And just listen to that shit. Yeah. You know? Just life just so short these days. Just so short. You only have one life to live. And I'm not trying to live in the past, but you know, it's kinda difficult, you know? There's a lot of shit I just actually just want this year to be over with. And maybe I could just, you know, this year has been rough for me. It's not been a fairly good year. You guys don't even know half the stuff that's been going on in my life that I don't really talk about on this channel, which I probably will never talk about because I feel like it's way too personal. I mean, I'll go into a little bit into it, like I did now with this podcast. I'll go into it a little bit, but I'm not gonna go like diving deep into it. Like I said, like earlier, I don't know who is actually watching this in my real life. I have 59 subs. I don't know who is subscribed to me because I could see who is subscribed to me if they allow it if it's public. But there's only 26 out of the 59 that is public. So it's just really difficult to see if people actually like who actually is subscribed, unless they make it public. Like I know I have like at least 5. I know at least 5 people that I know really subscribe to this channel, and that is what's up. And some of them actually watch some of my videos. Like every now and then, like yeah, they are my homies. Mostly, I still think of them as my homies. So I don't talk to them every single day, but every now and then when they see me, they're like, "Hey, I watched that video. That was a good video," and they just talk about that shit, And I do feel like my content has improved big time over the past span of 2 years. I especially just go to my braces updates, go to my braces videos, and you can see how much I actually improved into actually speaking the way that I'm holding myself on camera. Like everything, I've improved on everything, every little thing that I possibly could improve on, I did. And that is what's up. And I'm so happy that I'm actually getting more subscribers. I'm actually growing. I mean, I have 100 subscriber video planned out. I just gotta wait to get 100 subs, And I'm about a fourth or less than, just 40% more. It's 40 more subs than 100 subs, pretty much. Technically 41 if you want to be technical, because I still have 59. But anyways, I'm tired as hell right now. I should actually try to get some sleep. I mean, I'm giving you guys like, might as well extend this to 40 minutes, Let's go. Let's find something else to talk about. The Camila new songs, Shit, dude. Homie H3T, Jeff Hornacek calls out Chris Porzingis. 67 views in 55 minutes. That's what's up, homie. That's what's up. And actually, my subscribers is not my subscribers, but the people I'm subscribed to still uploading quite often. Like most of them still do. Like, I wish I'm making a lot more money. Like, if you go to my social blade, let's go there real quick. Oh, I found work. There it is. Like, if you actually go to my social blade, like I'm going to my social blade right now, where my phone actually loads, and I'll tell you how much I could actually make according to social blade, which I think it is insane. So the daily averages for me, should actually go to it real quick. User summary. So it's saying anywhere from 3 cents to 54 cents. So I could be making like 50 cents a day, which that's a lot. I'm getting about 14 on a good day, 25. And monthly earnings, $1 to $16. That's kind of a big money gap. That's a huge money gap. And the yearly earnings, $12 and $196. That's a big gap as well. That's a huge gap. And I'm actually getting, like in the last 30 days, I got off of 4,000 views, according to Social Blade. But anyways, I'm probably just gonna get some sleep right now, guys. So anyways, deuces.